What's up guys, it's Timmy and welcome to Factorio. So I'm starting off a new series today in one of my favourite games that I think I've got in my Steam directory. Which is interesting because this is the first time I've actually played it from my Steam directory, because I've had it for quite a while before it hit Steam, and it hit there a while ago, and I've kind of been waiting for the next big update 0.13 before I play it. But you know, I was in the mood, so I thought I would dive straight in. So if you've not seen Factorio, it's kind of a top-down, open-world survival kind of game. I think kind of, no, not really Minecraft. It's hard to think of a game that's equivalent to this, but there's a lot of sort of gathering, and it's all about sort of gathering up resources, refining and making stuff, but it's all also about automation. So you don't actually have to do it all yourself. You just build the factory that does it for you, and it is just so beautifully made. I mean, it looks quite basic, but that is just irrelevant in how great this game is. So if you haven't got it, get it, play it, watch on what I'm about to do, and you'll get to sort of see a bit of a feel for the game. And I've got a few ideas about how I want to take this factory, because there are sort of different ways you can approach this, but for now we're just going to crack on and get a little bit of a basic base going so we can actually have some materials. Right, so first thing I noticed is this is different. This wasn't here when I played last time, but it talks more about the rocket side. There is actually a bit of an end game to this where you can build a rocket and I kind of assume escape, but it's not a huge amount in the way of backstory that I'm aware of right now, so that's just a kind of point that you can build your factory up to. So that's nice that it's got that now. Right, let's get rid of that. And it loads up my map, and let's have a look around. So the way you do this is I'm actually controlling the character in the middle, and I have to actually be near stuff to be able to do things. So, you know, I can't sort of build, if you see it's red there, but if I come up close I can turn down my headphones because that's really loud. I can sort of mine stuff. So as you can see, this is taking a god's age, so I don't really want to do that right now. The first thing we're going to do instead is, that's not a tree, is probably not go into the desert if we want trees. Come on. God, where the hell have I spawned? As you can see, you can go out quite a long way. Oh, I see some bits of wood here. Yeah, so the first thing I want to do is make up some basic tools just for me to use, so that in the initial phase when I have to do my own mining, I've got some something a bit better than my bare hands to claw at these rocks and minerals. What do I need to make the... what is the button to actually get into my inventory? That's interesting. Ah, there we go. It's E. Right, so in here I can craft all the things I need, and the first thing I definitely need is a tool. Iron pickaxe. Ah, cool. I actually have the materials already in me. So that will go in there, and now when I actually want to mine something, so much faster. Right, so let's get this. Is that a tiny little piece of iron ore there? Get a bit of iron ore. Okay, so we should also start off with a burner, miner and thing. That's awesome. I think what we're going to get that making is iron plate. So let's find a little bit of iron. It'd be nice if it was near this coal, but that one piece there is not going to be sufficient. That's fine, that's fine. We'll come down here. Maybe there's some more coal down here somewhere. There's a little bit there. Oh, you know what? We're going to go down here. That little bit of copper there, this iron vein and that coal vein will be enough for me to make my starting base. And I assume that's probably stone there as well. Right, so let's set up this. So what you can do, this is a burner mining drill. This is kind of your basic level automated drill. So I plop that down there, and I can just whack. This is my basic furnace. I can stick that right in front of it, and what will happen is this little shooty bit here will spit out iron once I put a little bit of fuel in it. There we go, off it's running. And it will, if I didn't have this here, it would just drop it out onto the ground, but as that's here, it will put it straight in. And start that up, and this will start smelting up the iron plates. Right, let's get a bit of stone. So obviously now, you know, before I was having to just a second ago bash into the iron to get my iron ore, I don't need to worry about that anymore because that thing over there will do it. But unfortunately it has no fuel, so I'm going to have to get fuel for it. But we can also automate that. So the joy of this game, it's all about making it so you don't have to do anything. It's like every task you do then takes away another task that you had to do before. And it gets complicated. I mean, there are many people out there that play this. A guy called Mangled Pork Gaming. His actual name's Bentham. He's quite a small YouTuber, about 15,000 subs at the moment, but he's doing really well on Factorio. He's very good at it. He's very entertaining. He's got a lot of content on there. He's also got a series on there called Factorio Mass, which he did with a few other YouTubers, and that is a brilliant series. So if you want to watch and it's about 60 odd episodes, so if you're in for a bit of a binge watch, I highly recommend it if you like this game. Right, let's swap that out for coal. See, we've already got 19 steel plate, lovely. Right, I want to make, let's make 2 more of them. What do we need? Yeah, we need more stone. Stone's one of them things you need like a bit of. Normally you just slap down a couple of miners on it and then forget about it forever. At the moment, obviously, I'm using a burner miner, so I have to keep them refueled. But, wrong button, once I get power up and running, electricity, I can then automate it all and I don't even have to refuel anything. I just want a chest to go on that, I think. Do I have any wood or material? No, I just use that last bit of wood to make this. That's fine. So they can also dump it into chests. This little bit of coal here is actually quite convenient for this. Next thing we're going to get up is some automated coal production, so that I then don't have to keep doing this. Because as you can see, doing stuff by hand in this game is dull and painful. Right. Should be enough just to get me enough stone to get me going. Right, where's that coal deposit that I saw? Ah, it's here. It's not huge, but it'll do. It'll do. It'll keep us going. Right, so try and remember how I do this. Has been a little while since I've played this game, but I have played quite a bit of it, and I feel like I understand the game a lot, and I can build some pretty big factories that do all the things they're supposed to do. But you know, there are people in this game is very much about sort of efficiency. Oh, broke my tool, and there are people in this who play this game who know the efficiency down to like 1%, as in everything they make is like 99% as efficient as it can be. That will not be me. My kind of thinking for this, I need more wood, damn it. My kind of thinking for this series is, can I make iron chest? What do I need for that? I just need more iron plate. Is to just go big, just to build a massive, don't care about efficiency, just huge, all-encompassing, all-resource guzzling factory. That's kind of what I want to do with this. There are issues with doing that, which we'll come to in a bit. I don't know where I want to put this, but I'll stick it there for now. Mainly in the sense that there are enemies in this game that don't like it when you build massive factories around their worlds. So, yeah, we'll deal with that then. We'll deal with that. That'll be part of the massiveness of the factory. Right, so a couple of things that I'm building here which are new are these, which are the inserters. These are one of the most important tools in the game. They basically will pick something up from here and they will put it to here. And in this case, it's going into a little burner miner. Right, what did I want? Oh, and the other thing, sorry, is the belts. Now, the belts are what you use to generally move stuff around. There are other ways of moving things around, but there we go. But the belts are good. So what I've just created there is a self-sustaining coal production facility. Basic, probably the most basic thing I could produce, but what it does is this produces coal, and I put a little bit of coal in to start it mining. It outputs it onto this belt, comes around here. This one picks it up and refuels this, but this will only take 5. So as long as this has got fuel in it, this won't pick a piece of coal up. It'll come down to here, and this one will pick it up and put it in the box. So I can just come here every now and again and grab coal. So I don't need to worry about getting coal anymore, which is quite nice because this has just run out. What I will do shortly is expand that and actually run a belt down here to feed the iron production rather than having to manually lug it back and forth. Right, let's grab a bit more stone. I'm going to get a bit of copper going. It's not really important this early in the game, but we've got loads of stone. We'll come back and get that in a minute. But iron plates, a few more in there. But it's nice to just have it on hand where we do need it, which won't be too far away. You mainly use copper for electronics and things like that, so obviously we're not quite at that stage yet. Come on. Yes, right. So we'll just keep it nice and simple. We're going to plomp, and where's my logistics? Thank you. One of those, and one of those. Oh, damn, I should have made it out of iron plate. Oh well. So I'm just going to get this to unload into a chest for now, just so I've got a bit of copper building up. Right, I'm going to have to go and get some more coal though. But hopefully that will have had time to run a little bit and just get me a dozen or so coal. And what survey says? Yeah, 17, thank you. A bit more steel. There is a button, I think, to just empty things automatically. I should try that out because that would make life a lot quicker. Right, a bit of coal in this one. I'll probably keep this one manual for now. I'm not going to bother belting to this because we'll do it a different way. Right, so that's that producing. Let's get our... Can we make another one of these? Let's expand the coal production because fuel is definitely going to be an issue for fueling all this. If I can put another one there and another one there, and that'll be sufficient. I'll also need 2 more of those, but I can't make them because I don't have the iron plate. That's fine. Right, so we'll just do the same thing. Yeah, I'll have to go... Yep, that will do it. Oh, when I do this. There we go. One of the nice things about this game is it's incredibly forgiving. So, for example, you know, with a lot of games, it's like, oh, if you make a mistake, you have to mine it out or you lose resources. With this game, you just right-click on stuff, it just picks it up, you get it back. There's no penalties for putting stuff in the wrong place, which is great because, as I say, this game is very much about, you know, the building of the factory. It's not, you know, it would be painful if they sort of forced you to be punished every time you did something and wanted to change it, because you just constantly want to tweak and change and make things a little bit more efficient. That's the whole point of the game, really. Okay, so let's just let this get me a few more iron plate, then we're going to automate the rest of that coal. Oh, this game, when you first sort of start out, it really is one of those games of just you're so basic right now, but the possibilities of what you can do are just so bloody crazy. Right, bloody coal. See, it's all about undoing jobs. I don't want to have to be loading coal into these bloody things. There we go. Right, there you go. That's just tripled the coal production, I think. These run on coal or fuel like wood and coal as well, but fortunately, you'll notice they will actually, if they've got no energy, they will pick one up and put it into themselves. So they added that a little while ago, and it's so much nicer. The amount of times where you're using those to power something and then you just forget to put the fuel in it, and it just, painful. Or you'd have to make like a weird intricate system that had extra belts to, oh damn it, I forgot I need to fuel that. Extra belts to feed these, so you'd have like a feeder feeding that and then another feeder. Yeah, it just got crazy. Ignore that. You don't have to do that anymore. Okay, doke. As you can see, there is a day-night cycle, which is kind of annoying. You can build lights later, but right now I'm stuck with not having much fuel, not having the ability to do that, sorry, and having to just wander around in the dark with my little flashlight. So while it's lighting, or while the light's coming in, you see on the map up here, you've got these red blobs. Those are the enemy bases, and if I go to the actual full map, you can see this is the area I'm currently scanning or is visible to me. I don't really have any right now, but what will happen is a red sort of area will appear around this, and that's my pollution. And once that red area reaches out to one of these bases, they will start attacking. So you need to keep an eye on the map. Definitely need to do that. Did I leave any coal in my inventory, or did I use it again like an idiot? Oh no, I did. You know what, just have all of that. Grab a little bit of that. Right. So the next thing we want to start sort of thinking about, now that we've got some of this basic production in place, is we want to actually start looking at research. So this is the research screen, and holy hell, as you can tell, there's a lot to get. Each one of these are unlock different technologies, and the yellow ones are the ones that I can currently do. The red ones are the ones that I can't do because they have prerequisites. So for example, this one I need electronics, which is that one, and that one I need automation, and so on and so forth. Once I start researching them, there'll also be green ones down here, which is ones I've got. So the first thing I really want is automation, because that gets me the research. Or do I want logistic? No, we want automation. That gets me the assembling machine. Now they are one of the other most important things in this game, because what they do is they basically are factories or little buildings that craft. So whereas I can craft in here, I can actually build buildings that will do the crafting for me. So if I feed the resources into that building, it will automatically produce some of the more complex stuff. Do we want to do research first, or do we want to do... No, we have to do power first. So let's crack on. We're getting power in place. So we need a few boilers, a couple of them. We need some power poles, which means we need wood. Yeah, building in this area was problematic, but I kind of just picked where I started. If you start straying out, like in the starting area, you won't have any of the enemies, but if I go any further out, they will be there. So And if I aggro them at this stage, I'm just dead. I'm going to have a pistol, but it's not going to work. There's a nice big copper vein there. What is this? What is this down here? Yeah, it's just some weird red grass. Okay, so they're ready. We need a couple of other things. And then I'll go through what all these different things do. We're going to need a couple of pipes at least. Stone brick. We need one of these. Oh, balls. We need electronics for that. Oh no, we just need more iron. Yep, it's a good job I got that copper. Another really, really nice feature which helps to make this game just so sort of playable is, as you can see, that this needs electronics and iron gear wheels and pipes, and as you can tell, I don't have any of those things. Actually, I have a couple of pipes down here, but I don't have any of those things. I just have the raw materials. So, but rather than having to go in here and say, right, 2 of those and blah blah blah, I can just click on it, and you'll see down here it just crafts everything automatically. Again, just another beautiful little feature. Right, so we're going to need coal for the power station. I'm thinking we might just... So I was just looking at how much resources. If you look in the on the information bar that comes up on the right hand side, you can see at the bottom it says 1.5k. So there's quite a lot of coal in here. Yeah, we're just going to stick some power here for now. We're going to build a full power station at some point, but for now this will do. Right, so basically, so what I'm doing here is, these are my steam generators, so they generate the electricity, but they need steam obviously to work. So these are boilers which will turn water into steam in order to power those. Then I need water, so I have this, which is a offshore water pump. I'm never sure why it's called offshore when it's kind of built on the shore. It never really made any sense to me, but whatever. Also going to need a power pole, which is this thing here. So hook this up. Right, so you can see now the water is flowing in, but there's no fuel. So let's just... We need 1, 2, 3. Did we build 3 or 4? 3. The annoying thing is you can't go through this, so that's fine. I'm just not going to build anything up there. So get a couple of inserters. Thank you all. Right. And what we'll just do is do this. That'll still grab them. As you can see, it's not keeping up right now with... Is that going to be enough? That's 4. Yeah, it's not keeping up with the belt, so the it's starting to stack up on the belt. So we can do that now, and that will start fueling up our... Yep. Why is that one not fueled? Did you just not grab one in time? Right, so they're fueled up, and if we hook this to that, and we need to do another one there. Got a kind of weird thing where you have to actually connect these to a power pole, and then it kind of creates the energy network. So it's sort of, until you actually put that... Why are these not working? They are connected, right? Do I need to connect this to something else? Let me try and build something else. Quick. Give me more. How much go? Oh yeah, now we're getting nice coal. I like it when you get to the point where you can just dump stacks into things. I think maybe it's just because I haven't built anything else that I can connect to. So let's just... Nope, can't do that. I just need to build something electric. What can I build? It's the only thing electric I can build. Right, you can have a whole stack each of coal. I'm just going to give this half a stack because I don't think it really... We don't need masses of stone. Right, and how are we doing down here? Yeah, we went out again down here. You can have half a stack each as well. The fuel I put in that should last for bloody ages. Right, 64. That, thank you. Right, so now we should be able to build this. What are we missing? Oh, we still need more iron plate. You know what? Let's make some more iron production. I feel like iron's going to start holding us up badly. Couple of those. And should I? How many belts can I currently make? Yes, only 6. Let's just set these up manually now, and then we'll sort them out in a minute. Actually, to be honest, I might as well just keep these manual until I get the electric furnaces going. Not the electric furnaces, sorry, the electric miners. Shouldn't take me too long to get to that point, I don't think. He says optimistically. Right, come on. Yes, it's still really backing up. It's good though, we always want to have an excess of fuel. I don't want to give it the wood just in case I need it. You can also run along belts and just hold F and pick stuff up, which is also very satisfying when you have like massively full belts and you just run along them and clear the whole lot. And there you go. Right, so there, now we should have enough aluminium, iron plate to be able to make... Oh no, we needed 30 odd, didn't we? That's fine. We're close, we're close. So what this is basically the laboratory, and it allows me to actually do the research. So you see I chose that research but it's not doing anything, and that's because I actually need a physical building which I feed resources into to do the research itself. As soon as these have finished producing... 48, awesome, right, so let's make one of those. I think it surely is just because I literally haven't got anything even drawing power out of it at the moment. I'm going to go with that. That sounds like a reasonable explanation to me. And we're there. Right, let's see. As long as it's inside that blue square around it, that means it'll get power. Yep, they've turned on now because this is right. So what I can just do just to get research started is research uses these things, science packs. So obviously I want to get that automated so I have a factory making this stuff, but instead for now what I can actually do is just make them myself because they're pretty easy. And then we'll get the automation and we can set up a rudimentary red science generating factory. So let's make up a load of that. We always need belts in this game, and boop. Yeah, so this will start working now, and as you can tell, the automation is going to go up. Now, it doesn't take much for this. I need 10, basically 10 of the red science packs, but once you start getting up to this stuff, this takes 1,000 of each of the science packs. And these ones are only got from killing the aliens, so as you can see, I got a long way to go in this factory. A long, long way. Get the rest of these in, right. I feel like I should at least... Yeah, we're still making the belts, but they're almost ready. So let's think about automating the output of this, I think. So we're sticking it straight into a chest. Right, one of those. Oh, you know what? I really shouldn't have done that. Sorry. Really should be moving on to powered inserters now that I actually have the ability. Use up all that wood to make up some power lines. That just means I then don't have to fuel the... Do that, so we can do that. Yeah, we don't have to fuel all of the inserters that are pulling this out. I'm going to need one more though. So right, let's grab it off the belt for now. Maybe a couple more. It's one of those things you always need. Damn you, and not being in the power zone. There we go. See, I don't like... See, this is when you start to get efficiency issues. You see how it's backing up, and this isn't keeping up with it. So these are actually now just not able to keep working. But I have a plan to resolve that. Well, sort of plan. A plan to provide a little bit of extra capacity in the belt. What would be really nice to do is to get it to... Yeah, we could probably do that actually. I was going to say get it to drop onto the other side of the belt, because you can actually use both sides of the belt on this. Which side do I need it to go? Actually, I'm going to have to take it down one more because I know how this game works like that. So if it does that, now you see it's going to load onto the other side of the belt, which means these which unload on that side don't get stopped. So that's quite nice. Plus we can probably wouldn't be a terrible idea to stick another one of these. just to double up the capacity. Right, so what do we got? 47 already. Nice. Need a few more red science packs before we do anything else. Just make them all right. So come on, we need automation. Go fuel up our other places. A quick look actually before we go down there. Where is electric mining? Is it this? No, that's gates. So having spent a long time looking through the research for where I unlock the electronic miners, I've realised I've already got them unlocked. So that's fantastic. Well done, Timmy. Right, so we're going to get to that ASAP. In fact, can we make any? What do we need to make some now? Copper and iron. Fortunately, we have plenty of that being produced. So we're going to, unfortunately, there are electronic furnaces, but they're quite a way off in terms of how long it takes me will take me to make those. So for now, unfortunately, we are going to have to rely on using coal to fuel our furnaces, and I'm going to have to change all this around if I'm going to actually make that work, because unfortunately this setup won't allow me to put in a automated coal feed. So let's make one more of these. And then let's just get rid of these. Where did my miners go? They didn't go anywhere, they haven't been made yet. You know, we don't need all that science. You can cancel that science for now. That's plenty to keep us going for a little bit. And you finished, you're finished. So a quick check of our pollution map. I don't see any pollution. Do we have pollution? Does that mean we're not producing any, or does it mean that it's not on the map? Okay, a quick Google has told me that I have to press Alt to see. Ooh, okay, shit, oh shit. Wow, why is our pollution spread out so quickly? Oh my god, we have problems. This is bad. Okay. Can we make anything better weapon-wise? Radar, that's not helpful. Start a new research. We need turrets. Where's turrets? Laser turrets? Nope. Military. Guess it's a shotgun, which would be nice. Research that. That's 10. Holy god! Holy god. Okay. I don't think my gun's going to be good enough. I'm certainly not going to have enough ammo. Oh, shit! Make more ammo. Bollocks, they are literally going to wreck my entire base. Oh, see? I told you there were enemies, and they're here. Don't attack me, don't attack me. Oh, dear. Yeah, as you can see, the enemies can make quite a lot of mess if they want to. Oh my god, they're coming again. Wait. Is there still one around here? I can hear them. Okay, we need to... Let's shut down this. We need to massively drop off our pollution production. Well, I don't know if they've changed it, but this is ramped up pretty aggressively. I don't remember it ever being like this before. Okay, well this is barely running. I think, oh actually, if I remember rightly... No, I thought there was a way you could sort of build on top of stuff and get some kind of benefit, but maybe I'm just thinking of a different game. Let's just get a bit of coal production going again. Oh, there's loads of coal on the ground, that's why it looks so weird. Ah, balls. Wow, so, okay guys, I really wasn't expecting to get attacked that early. I should have been paying more attention, but I'd say I didn't have the overlay on. God, what's the word I'm looking for? The pollution has spread far and wide. I can't even repair this yet because I can't make the... You have to make repair packs, which you know I can't make yet. Oh no, I can. Let's make a couple of them. Come on, military, I need that shotgun. Which is in here. Let's grab it before it gets destroyed. At least we grabbed up a lot of coal before it all got blown up. Make up a load of belts. Come on, military. One more. You know, I'm actually not going to bother. I'm just not going to bother until I deal with those bases. I think they're going to keep attacking. Right. Come on. There's a bit of wood there, I think. Is that wood? No, that's just stone. I think it's only going to be a single base, but dealing with it on my own with what I have currently is, yeah, going to be difficult. But we're going to have to go and do what we can. Going to make as much shotgun ammo and the shotgun as we can. 1 and 30. Right. Oh dear, guys. Oh dear. So we're going to go down and we're going to try and deal with that base. Oh, that is on the map there. Vein of something. It just looks really like a weird circle in the ground. Okay, how do I change weapon? There we go. Apparently it's right shift. That's fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down towards this base. We're going to save, and then I'm just going to have to grind this. So who knows what you might see out at the end of this. Okay, I'm not sure where those 3 are off to, but hopefully not going to set up another base. We've got 2 down, little ones down. Oh, we got lots of little ones. Okay, here they come. Oh god, I took a lot of damage then. Oh god. Your health does regenerate, but so do they. At a quicker rate than I do. Kill it! Okay, they're all down. I'm just going to kill it. Take care of the ones that spawn. Shotgun's pretty deadly at close range. Come on. Oh. We're not ready for you, bugs. We're not ready. Ah, oh, there we go. Oh, we get our first alien artifacts. A little earlier in the game than I would like, potentially. Right, that's one dealt with, but there's a big one up here. There's no way we can deal with that with what we've got. Let's unlock turrets. Turrets are our only hope now, I think. Oh well, guys, I am making a auspicious start to this factory, but that's fine. I'm not going to give up. I could just go, you know what, so this hasn't worked. Like normally, if I was playing on my own, I would have probably given this up now and just started again. But we're gonna press on. We will not be pushed out. As I said, we are going big. We're gonna go and fuck these people's planet up. So let's start with that right now. Do we have enough of this? 5 left. I don't know how many more we need. Let's make a couple more while we're waiting. Oh balls! We have no iron. Is there any iron left here at all? I think I destroyed this a little prematurely. Let's get some rudimentary iron production going again. There we go. We've got more of these, haven't we? I'm just worried about putting them down because if they come along and freaking destroy these, I'm going to be upset. But it's one of them things. At this point in the game, they're quite sort of valuable. You know, they're the sort of higher level technology I've produced. Later on, they're just nothing. You wouldn't think twice about letting them get destroyed. But we're not at that stage yet, unfortunately. We're on the clinging desperately to life. We need to make ammo for the turrets, don't we? Ooh, 1 ammo is not going to cut it. You know what? Screw it. Where's our third? Did we not make a third one? No. It's fine. One of these for one of these is actually a bit overkill, but just keep it like that for now. Okay, we need to put fuel in these. Should keep them going for quite a while. Oh shit, we didn't make any of the science packs, and we do need one. Come on, craft for me. This should be the last one. I hope, because I don't have any more materials. Yes. Yes. Right, so I think we should... let's make... I mean, can we make turrets right now? What do we need for making them? Ugh, just loads and loads of iron plate. We had iron plates, but they didn't work out very well. Dickheads arrived, right. Keep these running at full potential. You know, we might as well just get rid of this now, because it's... I don't think it's going to get overclogged now. Not with our reduced production, right. We have loads of coal on us, don't we? Let's just move it one up, and may as well, as we have the stuff to make it. And there we go. Right, so that should hopefully make up for a little bit of a shortfall. Right, we need to make... Okay, we've got one turret. I don't know, I mean, when I set the game up on this one, I didn't really mess around too much with the settings. I just left the enemies at sort of basic, or the sort of bottom level. But they seem to be very close in on this one. Maybe there's a starting area setting that I should have increased a bit. Let me get rid of this. I don't really want that on all the time. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So as I predicted, there are quite a few. First thing we're going to do is try and just thin out the herd a little bit. Actually, let's do a run back and grab a bit more iron, because 6 ammo is not going to cut it for that bigger base. So the best, well, one of the safest ways, shall we say, to actually kill these bases I found is just to use turret creep, where you basically just plonk down turret after turret, which will eventually overwhelm the base, and the turrets themselves will actually take out the enemies. Right, I know I needed ammo and not more turrets, but I do want 2 turrets to do the previously just mentioned strategy. It should be enough iron though, I think. Yep, there we go. Right. Let's see if we can't murder this base. Oh, there it is. There's all these rocks that look like turrets. So what we're going to do is... I'm going to plonk this a little bit closer in, if we can. Once they aggro, they just come at you so fast. Right, there we go. What that means, we can just pull back, and the turret should take care of these little ones. We're still on our shotgun. Yeah, good. Yeah, the turret won't have any issues with killing these. Okay, let's just do... Oh, there's a bloody worm. Only a small one, but they are problematic. Right, run. Oh, they're coming for me. Don't come for me. Woo! Why are they coming for me? There's turrets to murder. Right, grab that one and move it a little bit closer in. Pull back. Damn it. Doesn't put ammo in them. Fortunately, the turrets are pretty hardy. Right, how close do I need to be to put stuff in it? There we go. We are about halfway through our ammo already. Ooh, back. Oh no. I thought I had some ammo in it, then it's just the other one's shooting them in front of it. Quick. Don't hurt me while I'm doing this. Right, we're going to try and get close enough for the turret to shoot. Oop, get back. Ooh, thank God for my shotgun. Right, there. Oh, the worm's hurting it. Quick. Oh shit, no. Right, just do it, Tim. Stop being an idiot. Get it in there. Kill that worm before it kills the turret. Yes, it's dead. Shit, I need more ammo. You know what, that turret's going to die. It's fine, just kill this. We have the ammo on the shotgun to do this, I think. Oh shit. Oh shit, we're out of turret ammo. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. Grab the turret and go. Okay, we did a bit of damage, but that was yeah, we were under. They are, yeah, you alright, guys? I left you. Yeah, see, you shouldn't have followed me, should you? Shouldn't have followed me. Right, okay, so back to restock. Hopefully our iron stock will have built up quite a bit by now, though, so we should be able to make a couple more turrets and a lot more ammo, I think. And we see, oh yeah, 140, nice. 2 turrets, please, and 31 ammo. Yep, that'll do. Let's grab a bit more iron. We might as well wait here and let him craft them up. We might as well put this down and repair it up a little bit. There we go. I really want to put the... when it starts making the ammo, I want to make sure it's in my inventory rather than it automatically sort of drops down to here, which is kind of annoying because then it just feels like a long way to reach when you're panicking. Swap that one into there so we can use it straight away. Why have I got 1 shotgun shell in my inventory? Okay, we have quite a lot more ammo being produced now, I think. Just grab all the stuff off the belt as well. Alright guys. Came over, gave your base a little bit of a warning shot. You didn't pay attention, so, you know, you brought this on yourselves. See my, yeah, my pollution is actually shrinking back quite considerably as everything's shut down. Unfortunately, that's not a long-term solution just to sit there with that crappy little base, so these guys are going to be too close regardless. And they've managed to rebuild pretty much everything, right? Brilliant. So let's just put down a forward marker. I don't want any more of those. And put in half. Let's just put in 10. Can you go into there? Will it automatically go into there? From now on, hopefully. Right. Here we go. One more. Just put that one down, it'd be easier. I'm going to leave that one as a back marker. And just use these 2. Yeah, there we go. That aggroed them alright. Oh, fuck me, they made quick work of that. There was a lot of them, to be fair. Okay, so we're not using this as a back marker anymore. Guess that means I lost all that ammo, which is kind of annoying. Still have 40 here, though. Okay, I'm going to need to have 2 up and running at all times. What assholes, man. What assholes. I have to help these turrets out a bit. Come on, die, you buggers. See, this is the funny thing about this game. Like, this is such a tough thing to do at this stage of the game, but later on, you know, when you've got like the fully upgraded shotgun and the power armor and all that kind of stuff, you can just munch through bases like they're not even there. And over time, the bases and the enemies get more powerful, and it just, yeah, the technology just keeps up with it. It's very, very satisfying. There we go. Getting close to the base now. At least that worm's not here this time, so that will make this a lot easier. We should be able to get up pretty close now, I think. That one. Yeah, it's a lot easier when they're under control like this. Obviously 4 bases just means 4 spawns straight away. There we go. Yes, that's taking out the base. Let's move up. Actually, let's leave that one there because that way it'll deal with the bugs rather than using all its ammo on the base. Oop, don't get killed. Okay. Shit, shit, shit. Okay, we are going to have to move one of them up. 10 ammo left on that one. I want it to be right where it can fire at everything. Quick, come on. Every base we get rid of saves us a bloody bug. Oh, that had loads of alien artifacts in it. Oh, turret's out of ammo. Might as well leave it there. It'll attract some of the bugs to it. Yes. One more. Come on. Let me come back from the ashes. Come on. Yeah, I'm good. I got full health. Sorry, for the moment I'm thinking I've got really low health, but I'm not. I'm safe. I'm actually good. And one more, and your home's destroyed. Excellent. Right. Collective sigh of relief. Awesome. Anything else within range? Next one's probably this one down here, but that's... we got a bit of breathing room with that one, so... oh, thank God for that, guys. So, there you go, guys. I think I'm going to wrap this one up as the first episode. A bit more fighting and a bit less building than I'd hoped, but with those cleared out, we should have a bit of a free reign now to crack on with the factory. So, I've been Timmy, and this has been Factorio. I hope you're looking forward to the new series, and I will join you in the next one.